Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Maths. Keep going to maths. There is nothing else that we can do. We just need to go maths. Go maths all the way. This scene is exclusive to, I believe, the HD or PS4 versions. And you have to do a Shoe story at least once before this scene will crop up in subsequent playthroughs. So, yeah. Depending on what you choose here, you could end up with an ending that is exclusive to, I think, the PS4/HD version. I'm not sure if it's just strictly on PS4 that's the case, or if it's all HD versions of this game. Whatever. Today's the big clean-up day for the school infirmary. Time to humanely put down all the garbage that piled up over the summer holiday. You're full of spirit, Yoko. That's promising. Do you forgive me, Yuya? Do you?
As a new recruit, I won't lose to my superiors. Besides, Dr. Iwamine is off on a business trip, so if we're gonna clean, now's our chance.
It is pretty hard to clean up while Doc is here, huh? Why didn't you go searching through his drawer while he's not here, and then just make it look like you haven't been in there?
Yep, it's pretty hard to clean up when Dr. Iwamine is all,
don't touch this, don't touch that, don't even think about touching that.
Right, I'm gonna take the garbage out. I'm back in a sec.
Okay. Man, what kind of a doctor doesn't let us clean the room proper... Huh?
While I was cleaning the medicines, I found something suspicious. Well, I mean, more suspicious than the plentiful shady stuff this room is full of.
This is a camera, right?
Between the files, as clear as day, there's a suspicious lens poking out. Can't imagine it's Dr. Iwamine's personal property, but... for Shu's ending, we're going to leave it. If we were to destroy it, we would go into the exclusive character ending that's, another character ending. So we're going to leave it as it is. Come to think of it, most of the suspicious items in the infirmary are Dr. Iwamine's. I'll get told off if I move stuff arbitrarily, so let's just leave it as it is. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. A whole bunch of clubs have food stalls outside. It looked good when I was coming in, so maybe I'll go get something for lunch.
Wait, isn't that...
A familiar silhouette floats by on the other side of the crowded schoolyard.
Dr. Iwamine?
I thought he'd be cooped up in infirmary doing something boring today. Maybe I should ask him to eat lunch with me. I will do just that. I have to catch up to him first.
He did go this way, right?
Did I lose him? Where'd he go? There aren't even any stands set up here, and there's nothing in the pamphlet about anything outside the main area. The only thing back here is...
The incinerator?
Who goes there?
The doctor!
I was following him up until a minute ago, but now he's behind me? Oh, it's you. Stalking is a bad habit, young lady.
No, I wasn't. I was just wondering what you were doing.
Is it a crime to walk about one's own school?
But there's nothing back here.
There's the incinerator.
Why?
I was placed in charge of the science club's activities today. I just came back here to get rid of some things that were left over. Unneeded things.
Things?
My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me to change the subject.
Oh, right. Sir, would you like to walk around together? I heard the haunted house is...
No, thank you. At least let me finish inviting you before you refuse. As I said, I am supervising the science club, so I do not have time for fraternization.
Okay.
And so I returned to the cafe, scared off by his obstinance and my own survival instinct. Tosaka Hyoko. If only I could tell how she plans her actions, I could deal with her fairly easily. How troubling. Ooh boy. Shoo. Ah! I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework because I'm an idiot. What do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room?
Excuse me.
Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers?
Nothing at all.
There's a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you.
Really? Sorry I couldn't help then.
I will side with Shu this time.
You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki.
Hello, Tasaka.
Even the students disrespect you? Pathetic.
Sir? I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework.
So you did. Here you go.
Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir.
Like teacher, like pupil. Why does she have to get involved in that at all? I mean, there's no reason to get involved. We're supposed to go into the infirmary today. Better hurry.
Excuse me, huh?
Yes?
Where's Sakazaki? Didn't he come yet?
Mr. Sakazaki won't be here today. Or tomorrow. Or the day after.
What are you...
He's been absent for almost a month now. I never realized.
Did something happen?
Who knows? He never was a very good student. No one's surprised to see him playing hooky again.
You know something about it, don't you, sir?
Me? Of course not. I know only what happens within this little room. That somewhat alluring, slightly evil smile on his face tells me all I need to know. He had a hand in this.
You do know something.
Sleeping pills.
Huh?
What are you standing around for? You're his replacement now. Count our supplies and mark down anything we're low on. I don't think that counts as an explanation. You're skipping school. I never thought him of as that type, and he hasn't even called me. Why did you decide to become an assistant here, Miss Tasaka?
Because,
Like you, sir. Is that so? What a coincidence. I think I'm starting to like you too, though I can't say I thought much of you at first. He likes me? Is that good or bad? My heart's racing, but I can't tell if it's love or fear for my life. I wonder where Yuya went. This is the point where you would have gone the hell away from him, but no, Hiyoko is dumb. So we're top of the year, Sakuya's annoyed. Today is Christmas, but Christmas is too mainstream, so I'm not celebrating. Which is to say my family's Shin Buddhist. Huh? There's someone at the door.
Howdy, Pelican Express here with a package for a Miss Tasaka Hyoko. Sign here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, little girl. Have a good one.
I wonder what it is. I don't think I've ordered anything recently. It's from Dr. Iromine. Whoa, there's even a letter. I greatly appreciate your hard work in the infirmary. I hope this suits your tastes. Merry Christmas. Iwamine Shu. He has really nice handwriting. Let's see, what's in here? There's a big box and a small one. Inside the small box is a quill pen. It's beautiful. A real white bird feather. Is he really giving this to me? It looks pricey. The big one is... Huh? It looks like a roast chicken? Or maybe a turkey? I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry.
Thank you, Doctor. Yum.
The sun, its beautiful, majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Hyoko. Happy New Year. Here's to many happy returns, right?
What are you doing, Ryota?
Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow.
Oh, it looks good on you.
You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... Conquest! Here you go. Ryota just doesn't quit.
I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but...
Sorry, Hyoko. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building, over there.
Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year.
Ah, hello, Tasaka. Happy New Year.
Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yes, unfortunately I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
I will. Which should I take? This one.
Oh boy. That looks like Shu. That's kind of creepy. That's a creepy face.
Ah, good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Tasaka.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, isn't that...
Doctor!
He's standing a little way away from the crowd. Do partridges have winter plumage? He looks a little fluffier than usual.
I wouldn't have expected to see you celebrating the New Year here, sir.
Celebrating? Hardly. I have no interests in gods, temples, or celebrations.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So wait, what is he doing here?
So what are you here for, sir?
I just happened to be passing by.
But there's nothing else here. Why would you be...
Is it a crime to aimlessly wander the city in the morning?
No, I was just wondering.
Yoko, you are a nosy Parker! Such a crowd all at once. And as you said, there's nothing else around here. Who would notice if one or two were to disappear? Well then, goodbye, Mr. Saka. Happy New Year, creepy doctor man.
Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated.
What a shocker.
You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up.
Oh. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts.
There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Third term! It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. I look down my nose at those people. Good evening. Here are for beans.
Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is to order bean medleys for races, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff.
I think I'll buy... Oh god, what is it he likes? He likes raisin blend, if I remember rightly.
I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are.
Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it? The doctor seems to be engaged in sweet embrace with a stack of papers at his desk. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice, he wants me to leave.
Do you know what day it is, Doctor?
February 3rd. He glances at the calendar above his desk, then returns to his papers. The anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer.
Really?
Of course. Test tube babies have been successfully grown before then. So what did you want? Were you hoping I could transfer you an avian ovum?
No! I'd have to be a really sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary.
Okay, this is a pigeon date, something like that. Oh, whatever.
It's Legumentine's, sir. You give beans to the boy you like. So here.
You're giving these to me?
Yes.
He finally looks over at me, but his expression is still... No, it's changed to something else. These are quite elegantly packaged.
Yes, I got the most expensive ones for you, sir.
So these were sold to you as some sort of luxury item. I see. Such a thing would never have occurred to us if we had lived long ago. To think that we live in a society where price is completely disconnected from amount and nutritional value. Is this a roundabout way of saying that the beans aren't worth their price tag? The value comes from the fact that they're expensive alone. Fascinating. I shall experiment on them later.
No, you're supposed to eat them. The nutritional value and appearance aren't important. The important part is the fact that I gave them to you today.
You gave me beans that anyone could get with the money. Worthless. Ah, rejected. Your resistance only makes my maiden heart burn stronger for you, Doctor. Yoko, you're a weirdo. You're stupid as well.
In that case, I'll bring you beans that I grew myself next year. Just you wait.
The year is almost over. It feels like it started only yesterday. This is the last day I have infirmary duty as well.
The doctor's not here yet.
The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed.
Huh?
Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. The sheets are stained brilliant red. At the foot of the bed sits a wash basin. It's liquid pink with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers on the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet.
This is...
The students who disappeared after going to the infirmary. Yuya. That mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him.
I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone.
I need to report it. To the police? Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Mr. Saka. You're rather pale. Here, why don't you lie down?
Doctor, this blood...
Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student and hadn't cleaned up yet. Please, pay it no mind. He didn't even try to deny it. He... The door's locked. Going home so soon?
It won't open.
Indeed it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who try to leave before their examinations are over, like you.
Doctor, you really have been cutting people up and using them for your experiments?
Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me.
Helped you? I would never!
Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of this semester you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me out then. We can't leave things like that lying around now, can we?
Then, Yuya. What did you do to Yuya?
Ah, I thought you figured that out already. He's in here, Mr. Saka. In here. The doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. The big one is... Huh? It looks like a roast chicken? Or maybe a turkey? I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. You must have had it delivered in a hurry. Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we don't really know exactly where he is now, do we?
That can't be. No.
How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply wouldn't do to have you throw him out. That was Yuya. That's a beautiful face, Mr. Saka. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start that I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me again and again. Very assertively.
No, I just had to come for infirmary duties.
Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? No, I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside I love the doctor. I'm afraid I only have room for one love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness. and so I put much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity, and I think I want to keep you by my side forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? And so, this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly he has a cleaver in his left wing. How can he hold a cleaver in his wing? How? You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now. For a moment my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly, the world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. Okay, from this point on, I have no idea what's going to happen. I knew he was a murderer, but from this point on, I don't know what's going on. We have an emergency report from the Pigeonation Project. The researcher we dispatched to the school has stolen a highly classified sample and fled. He took sample HB080. He took sample HB087, the human head. We have now confirmed that he is armed. We have sealed off the area. He seems to be acting alone, so our retrieval squad should take care of everything quickly. Please help yourselves. The cheese Danish are rather good. Humph. Have these brutes no mercy. Though I did agree to this from the start. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle, Mr. Saka. They suddenly asked that I give you to them. And to think that until now they considered you worthless. I was the one who preserved you so beautifully. You like the jar, do you not? Do you know of the mere exposure effect? It states that one can become attracted. That one can become... Oh my god. It states that one can become attracted to things simply through repeated contact with them. A conundrum indeed. I think perhaps I have felt new emotions since I acquired you. We have but little time left together, I fear. I do not like the idea of handing you over to them, so I think I shall break you once more. Of course, do not wish to force you into a double suicide. I shall break this glass only after confirming your feelings. You loved me, did you not? What? There's no option. That is creepy. Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter which one I pick, so I'm just gonna go this one. Thank you. I am so glad I got to kill you. Good night, Mr. Saka. Contact! In the water! Left side! Weapons free! Take him down! Okay, so does Shu die? I mean, he's kind of a murderer, so there'll be no pity from me. But, yeah. That Shu storyline. He's a murderer. And, yeah. Took me a bit aback when I first saw it, but at the same time I wasn't 100% surprised either. So we got the happy couple ending. Yeah. Well, we got that ending. So, next time on Hatoful Boyfriend, we still got some endings we need to go for. Just because we weren't introduced to them straight away at the beginning, on the first day, doesn't mean that there aren't any other birds we can woo. So tune in next time, and we'll make a start on wooing another bird. See you then.